Poland has announced that it will cease supplying weapons to Ukraine. Poland has, of course, been Ukraine's most enthusiastic supporter. Indeed, it often berates others, notably Germany, for insufficient zeal in assisting Ukraine. So what's going on here? In June 2022, the European Commission lifted tariffs on imports of Ukrainian farm products. This was an act of solidarity with Ukraine, but it also violated the EU's raison d'etre. The EU's common agricultural policy had been designed to protect Europe's farmers from imports of cheap foodstuffs. The EU justified this reversal of policy on the ground that the Black Sea route was blocked. The EU further claimed that Ukraine's grain would only transit through Europe on its way to other places. However, in July 2022, the so-called Black Sea Grain Initiative went into effect, and Ukraine could export via the Black Sea. Nonetheless, the European land routes were still operating. Instead of only transiting Europe, as it was supposed to do, Ukraine's grain remained in Eastern and Central Europe. What happened now is entirely predictable. A glut of cheap Ukrainian grain began to drive local farmers out of business. Eastern European countries, according to Politico, saw a 1,000-fold increase in Ukrainian agricultural products pouring into their territories. Local farmers rose up in protest, and the governments of Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, Bulgaria, and Romania announced bans on further imports from Ukraine. In April of this year, while the Black Sea Grain Initiative was still in effect, the European Commission halted imports of Ukrainian produce into those 5 countries. Last week, though, the European Commission again reversed itself and announced that it would allow Ukrainian grain sales throughout the EU, claiming bizarrely that market distortions had disappeared. Poland, Hungary, and Slovakia announced that they would maintain their bans. An enraged Kiev sued the 3 countries at the World Trade Organization, and President Zelensky mocked selfish Europeans at the UN General Assembly. It is alarming, he said, to see how some in Europe play out solidarity in the political theater, making thriller from the grain. They are helping to set the stage for a Moscow actor. Poland's Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki announced that Poland would not be transferring any more weapons to Ukraine because Poland itself needed the weapons. President Duda recently told a CNN interviewer that Russia will be defeated when Ukraine pushes out the Russian army from the occupied territories. Only then will we be able to say that Russian imperialism was really defeated. Splendid stuff, but it looks as if the welfare of Poland's farmers takes priority over defeating Russian imperialism. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that.